we are filming something super cool today. We are actually going to get a brand new solid state magneto installed. So, time to fly over to Southwest Houston and get that done. Parking brake released. Starting our taxi. GPS is coming up. 4 flights looking good. iPad is plugged in. It's a little toasty in here. It's only about 84 degrees outside, so it's probably close to 90 here in the airplane. But I got my window in. Wow. I've got my window open, my wind scoop in. That's what I meant to say. And of course, my air vents will be open for today's flight as well. This will be a quick flight too. It usually takes less than 10 minutes to actually take off from here and get all the way over there and land. And my AMP BK aircraft is the best. They're waiting for me, so that's perfect. Come over here, do a quick check of everything else, make sure it's all looking good. And we are VFR, so no reason to pick up a craft clearance or anything funky like that today. We're just gonna fly. 2 airplanes over here, make sure I steer clear of them. I'm out of the way of everybody else. Beautiful. Alright, we'll pop here for just a second. There's a bug in my airplane. There's a snake in my boot. I don't know why I correlate the two, but whatever. RPM's 1000, parking brake is set. On that traffic page, flight plan, Alpha, boom, X-ray, and hotel. Beautiful. Good. Excellent. That is in. Get all of my other frequencies set up because why not? 123625 will be my weather frequency at my next airport. And once I switch to tower, I will go ahead and set Unicom as 123.0. Last wind check was 280, so we will be landing runway 27. Looks good. Okay. Awesome. Seatbelts good, flaps up, heater and defrost are turned off, avionics master switch is on, transponder is 1200. Let's take a listen to that weather.
Sugar Land Regional Airport, Houston, Texas.
Automated weather observation 1533 Zulu. Wind 250 at 07. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 25 Celsius. Dew point 19 Celsius. Altimeter 3003. Remarks. Density altitude 1,200.
Alright, that works for me. Winds are pretty calm. Altimeter is set 3003. Backup is looking good. Excellent. I'm going to fly over there at about 1,500 feet, so I'll use my altitude select here. And we're using runway 17. Because I can see all the other airplanes are using 17, so that makes sense. Cool. Radio will test here in a second. Taxi light's looking good. Brakes I've tested. I've been testing them this entire time. Attitude indicator, blue over brown. Wings are level. Ball is centered. HSI aligns with magnetic compass within 10 degrees. No bubbles, cracks, or leaks. And just like that, it's ready for taxi time. Perfect. Ooh, it's definitely toasty today. Yowzer. The heck out of Dodge. ASAP. Alright, door is latched. Let's make that ratio call. I saw somebody taxiing, but I think they already went past me because I don't see them anymore. Hello again, Sugarland Ground. Cherokee 773 in November has the weather holding short of Echo. This will be a VFR departure over to Houston Southwest, please.
Cherokee 773 in November, Sugarland Ground. You can taxi on Echo, short of Alpha.
Taxi on Echo, hold short of Alpha, 773 November. We have a jet that's going to be taxiing on Alpha right in front of us, but they are also taxiing super fast, so I don't know that I'll get there.
Citation off your left and continue taxiing runway 17, Echo Alpha Mike.
I'll give way to the citation, continue taxiing over to 17, Echo Alpha Mike, 773 November, thank you. Yeah, he is taxiing wicked fast. You go, citation, you go. That is awesome. I love that for you. I think he was just trying to get out of our way. How considerate. Excellent. All right, well, he is officially out of the way, and I didn't even have to slow down, so that worked out perfectly. Also, somebody left me a comment, and if it was you, I'm talking directly to you, that I look angry when I listen to the weather, which I actually thought was really funny. So thank you for giving me that feedback. I will not smile, but I will try not to have my RBF situation going. I'm really excited. We're getting this new magneto installed, all thanks to Lycoming. They actually sent it to me after I talked to them at Oshkosh. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, it is supposed to help us save a little bit of gas and help us go a little bit faster. It is a solid state magneto, so there are no moving parts. I'm stoked. I'm hoping that it works out the way that I'm hoping, or that they said. I don't know, one of those. Okie doke. So let's turn here. I'm going to turn right here on Mike, get over to that run-up area, do a quick check on the airplane itself, make sure everything is running beautifully, and then it will be time for takeoff. And I'm going to go ahead and put direct into the iPad as well, just for situational awareness. I've already got it set up here on my GPS. We are looking good. Hopefully you are having an amazing day. Thank you for joining me. It is Thursday. It is 10:37 a.m. and it's a beautiful day to fly, so all right. I used a little bit of fuel earlier to do a quick lap in the traffic pattern, but all of my gauges are in the green. CHT is 311 right now. I don't have my RPMs quite up to 1,000 because I do have a little bit of wind, so that wasn't really necessary. But obviously I will go full power when I take off. If you're new here though, welcome. My name is Kay. I am a 27-year-old pilot living in Houston, Texas. I fly a 1968 airplane named Lil Red out of Sugar Land, and I love it. I've been doing this for going on 3.5 years now. Man, time really does fly when you're having fun. So if you are new here and you enjoy this video, then welcome to the Fly with Kay fam, aka the Kviators. That's right, one of you actually recommended that, and a bunch of you jumped on board. So whoever that was, the first person that said it, you win, my friend. Congrats. I love that name. I think that is so catchy, so fun, and I'm glad to call my fans and my friends Kviators. Okay, RPMs are a little higher than 1,000. Parking brake is set. And let's run through this. Fuel proper tank, 25 and 23. We'll switch to the fuller tank. Electric fuel pump on. Fuel pressure is in the green. And fuel selector is on the left tank. Fuel pressure is still in the green. Electric fuel pump off. And fuel pressure remains in the green. Beautiful. Trim for takeoff. Let's see how my last landing was. Ooh, pretty good. Don't have to trim it back too much further. And quick flight control check. Push and pull, control yoke forward and back, roll it to the right, to the left, all to the side, and look behind me. So that tail is up, that tail is down, and trim is neutral. Left turn, left aileron is up, right aileron is down, right turn, right aileron is up, and left aileron is down. Looking good. Rudders and brakes were looking good during taxi as well. Mixture best power, primer is in and locked, and RPM's 2 grand. Holding those toe brakes, making sure I'm not inadvertently moving forward. Nope, looks good. Throttle forward to 2,000. All gauges are still in the green. Right magneto check, small drop. Back to both, 2,000. Left magneto check, small drop. Back to both, and 2,000. Carb on. Looks good there too. Carb off. And that wind feels amazing, but power idle. Airplane continues to run within a safe RPM range, and I am happy with those numbers. So RPM is right back up to 1,000. Flaps are 0, electric fuel pump on, mixture best power, carb heats off, pitot heats off, HSI aligns with magnetic compass, still within 10 degrees, and still no bubbles, cracks, or leaks. Door is latched. Close my window in just a second. Transponder is 1200, landing light on, strobes on, and the time is currently 10:41 a.m. Write that down so I know what time I took off. One, for logbook purposes, but also just in case an emergency arises and I forget to switch my fuel tanks, I have exactly what time or close to what time I took off. That way I can account for how much fuel has been burned, which is good. When I had my legacy gauges, I had that exact problem. Not that I forgot, but my legacy gauges told me that I had no gas, and I knew that I did, so that was good. Always good to double check everything. I'm going to switch to my tower frequency, 118.65, and CTAP was 123.0. Switch over here, 123.625, which is my AWOS at this destination airport. Put that in the flight plan just real quick. Beautiful. And right now, it's not telling me how far, but it's a quick flight, don't worry. Sugarland Tower, Cherokee 773 November, holding short 17, ready for departure. Got a citation. Coming in and doing S-turns.
Sears 9, Romeo Charlie, Roger, turn right at Bravo 3 and taxi to the ramp.
Right, Bravo 3 to the ramp, now Romeo Charlie.
Station 0 Sierra Victor, clear to land.
Oscar Victor in Vivara.
0 Sierra Victor, Roger, maintain VFR, can you make right close traffic?
Oscar Victor is right, maintain VFR.
That was definitely smart of that citation pilot, because he was wicked close to that runway.
7738 November, you can turn left on course, runway 17 clear for takeoff.
Left on course, 17 clear for takeoff, 7738 November, thanks. Here we go.
0 Sierra Victor, pound altitude 1,000.
Okay.
And turn right northbound for the downwind.
Oscar Victor 1,500 and to the
All right, runway is clear, nobody was coming in to land. All gauges are starting out in the green. Getting on center line here. I know I have a little bit of a crosswind, so I will keep that in mind. Here we go. Full power. Airspeed's alive. All gauges are still in the green. And rotate.
Station 0 Sierra Victor, you can turn right base at your discretion. The wind 200, actually 280 at 9, runway 17 clear to land.
Oscar Victor right base at discretion and clear to land 17.
And he said left turnout was approved. Start making our way over there. Electric fuel pump off, fuel pressure's in the green, a landing light off, everything is still looking good. Don't look like I have any traffic to be worried about yet, so that's good. Can see some clouds are starting to build on the coastline, so might have to do an IFR flight back, which would be kind of absurd since I'm only 5 minutes away, but we'll find out. Looking good and feeling good. 70 degrees up here at about 1,400 feet, CHT 384, all gauges are in the green. Wow, what a beautiful day.
Automated weather observation 1548 Zulu weather wind 260 at 6 visibility 10 clear below 12,000 temperature 26 Celsius dew point 20 altimeter 3005 remark density altitude 1,300.
Okay, not too shabby. Winds are looking good. I'm going to be using 27, so 260 is no big deal. 6 knots, hardly anything. I can expect it's a little stronger than they're reporting because that's usually how that goes, but no harm, no foul. And we're exiting that class Delta now. Give it another few seconds and see if they talk, say we can switch frequencies, anything like that. Nothing. We're going to switch.
Base for runway 16 and mounted and go center traffic.
All right. Houston Southwest Airport. I think I said Southwest Houston when I declared where I was going, but you know, it's fine. Same diff. There's so many different versions of Southwest and West and Houston in this area. They're probably used to it. Hopefully they're used to it. Okay. And looks like he is coming in to 27. So that's good. Houston Southwest traffic, Cherokee 773, November is 6.5 nautical miles to the northwest. We'll be entering a right 45 for right downwind, runway 27, full stop, Houston Southwest. Got a bird. If there's one, there's usually more. And he's clear. Not seeing anybody else on any of my traffic maps or out the window. Got the field in sight. Must have a little bit of a tail. Not really. I'm gonna say, I got over here wicked fast. I thought maybe I had a tailwind, but I don't. I indicated is 112 and my ground speed is 115, so. Of course that fluctuates a little bit. I don't know about you, but I am super excited about installing this new magneto. So it is a solid state magneto, which means there are no moving parts.
Southwest left traffic, aircraft entering pattern, magneto downwind. What's your current position? Yeah, we're currently base at final, will be no factor for you.
Houston Southwest traffic, Cherokee 7738 November is entering a 2 nautical mile 45 for a right downwind, runway 27. This will be a full stop, Houston Southwest.
Okay, that's the traffic I was looking for, thank you. I'll be on the north side of the airport, transitioning 1,500 to the northwest. Currently 4 nautical miles, 590.
Roger, I kind of figured. I'll keep an eye out for you. Appreciate it. 773 November.
Bravo, Golf returning final, runway 17, Golf Coast. Check 687 left downwind 16, full stop, clear left.
Okie doke. So.
Traffic, Korea Truck 326.
Looking for him. Of course, my traffic keeps disappearing. I see some birds, but I don't see him. Houston Southwest traffic, Cherokee 773 November has entered the right downwind, runway 27. This will be a full stop, Houston Southwest.
And Texas Gulf Coast, Cessna 21180 is on the go, east departure, climb
Get a little bit closer, because I don't see him anywhere. Okay, he is 500 feet above me, so that's looking good. Perfect.
Texas Gulf Coast, currently.
All right, mixture full rich, fuel pump, landing light, rotating beacon are all on. I'm gonna keep this in tight because I lost a little bit of altitude just until I could spot that traffic. First notch flaps 10 degrees. Come out this way just a tad. And yeah, he is still 500 feet above me, so I'm glad that I descended. Traffic in sight.
Cleveland traffic, Cherokee 2692, Tango, we are on left down, Mr. Runway 16, I think Cleveland traffic.
Houston Southwest traffic, Cherokee 773 November will be turning right base, and I've got the traffic line above me in sight.
Code 7A Bravo, Golf is turning downwind, crosswind.
All right. Come out a little bit further here. Airspeed's looking good. All gauges are in the green. And no other traffic observed anywhere. You know it's pretty windy up here at least. There we go.
Houston Southwest traffic, Cherokee 398, inbound 27, Houston Southwest. Texas Gulf Coast 7A Bravo, Golf returning downwind, runway 17, Texas Gulf Coast.
Houston Southwest traffic, Cherokee 773 November is turning final, runway 27, full stop, Houston Southwest. One white, one red. Don't see any other traffic. Beautiful. Second notch flaps 25. Busy frequency, but lots of different airports around the area, so that is a-okay. Time to go get this baby installed. I'm excited. Save a little bit of money on gas. That'd be nice. Maybe go a little bit faster. That'd be even nicer. Got quite a few birds here, so I'm gonna dip below this glide slope if I have to. Nope, they cleared me. Perfect. Well done. Wow. Well done, birds. Well done. I can't talk apparently, but that's fine. All right.
South Regional, 4 miles, final on 17, hold south.
Right on the 1,000 footers. Woo! Okay. So what we are going to do is we're going to taxi over. We're going to get this magneto installed. I'm going to try to film a little bit of it, but stay out of their way. And then we're going to take it on test flight. All in this video, baby. You're getting it all. So if you're enjoying the video so far, might as well hit that subscribe button. If you're not enjoying the video, then give me some more time to change your mind, okay? Leave me a comment right now and let me know if you think that this solid state magneto is going to change things. And you can tell me why. I mean, if you're at AMP, you probably know. If you work at Lycoming, I'm rocking my Lycoming shirt. Thank you again for sending it to me. And if you already know the answer, feel free to put it in the comments. Let everybody else see why that's right. They're prop!
Houston Southwest.
Might have to tighten up my headset.
Phase 09.
That's not at all annoying. Oh well, whatever. Things happen. We'll come over here and get out of their way at least, and then that way I'll be able to take a look at everything so I don't have to hold this on my mouth the entire time. But she started up beautifully. Everything is looking good so far, so no complaints. All right.
Houston Southwest 9 uniform.
RPMs to 1,000.
Go Houston Southwest.
Okay. All right, testing. Blah, 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 blah. All right, that should be good. I don't know if that was a proper test or not, but it'll work. All right, cool. Bring this up here. Go ahead and turn on my noise cancellation. There we go, beautiful. Okay. You are good, perfect. Go ahead and listen to our weather.
Observation 1525 Zulu, weather, wind 070 at 4, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 20 Celsius, dew point 10, altimeter 3030.
Miles southeast of the field at 600 feet, transiting to the northwest towards Sugar Land, Houston Southwest traffic.
Houston Southwest Airport. Automated weather observation 1525 Zulu, weather, wind 060 at 4, visibility
60.
10, clear below 12,000, temperature 20 Celsius, dew point 10, altimeter 3030.
All right, cool. No other pertinent information. Let's go here, 3030. Beautiful, about 125 feet or so, that looks good. Set that over here on our secondary altimeter, and that looks just as good. I'm gonna nice, helicopter coming in, so I'll be on the lookout for him. I'm gonna climb and maintain 1,500 feet for today's flight, because we're not going that far. And we'll go ahead and pop that into our GPS as well. Sierra, Golf, and Romeo. Perfect. And it is on my iPad. Looks good. Looks like they're using runway 9er, so we'll go ahead and taxi to runway 9er. Houston Southwest traffic, Cherokee 7738 November, taxiing runway 9er. All right. Well, everything is looking good so far, so good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you that you are watching this, welcome back. Basically, the airplane was only supposed to be in the shop for about 3 to 5 hours. Unfortunately, we had to have one of our harnesses rebuilt, which was totally cool. It took an extra day, and after that, I got sick. So I ended up having to take a few days off to rest, recover. I went on antibiotics. I actually had strep throat, but I'm feeling much better. My energy levels are through the roof, and I am just excited to get back to flying. So I think it's going to be a really fun flight. Still have a little bit of a cough, and this thing is driving me nuts. I'll figure out how to tighten that up. I don't know what's up with that. All right. Anywho, hello. Somebody waving, so we wave back. Why not? All right. Well, the new Magneto is in. I will include a clip of that right here for you. It did end up costing me money, but I think it's going to save on some gas. It's supposed to give me some extra power too, so I'm really excited to see what my RPM check is going to be when I do my magneto check. And once we get to the edge of the taxiway up here, we will be in that official run-up area for runway 9er. When I take off from runway 9er, I'm going to be looking very closely at everything. Unless I can get to at least traffic pattern altitude, I will not turn around if something does go wrong. I will continue to try to find a safe place to land in front of me. I've looked at my landscape around the area. There are several fields. There are also some roads, and there is one specific road with no power lines. So I do have a lot of great options. The weather is gorgeous, so I think it's going to be a nice, simple, easy flight. What is up with this thing? That is going to drive me nuts. I will fix it. Alright, we have two airplanes that are talking to one another. They are over here to the right, and they're 500 feet away from one another, so they are good there too. Always going to be paying attention even when you're on the ground so you know what to expect when you do get up in the air, especially when you are at an uncontrolled airport just like this one. Unfortunately, sometimes people don't always make as many radio calls as they probably should. Pop that window scoop in there. It's 64 degrees, but because the sun is baking into the cockpit, it's a little toasty in here. You also may have noticed that I do not have my seat covers in. I'm actually in the process of trying to figure out how to wash them, so I will be getting to that too. I think that'll be good. All right. Let's come over here.
Houston Southwest 9-0, turning left base.
And it doesn't look like that other traffic has taxied yet, so we are good there too. Perfect. RPM's 1,000, and I'm gonna try to fix my microphone. Hold on.
Houston Southwest 9-0, uniform, final 09, has to go, Houston Southwest.
All right, maybe that'll at least stay, and then I can deal with it more when I get back on the ground. I might need to use a tool or something, but that's okay. All right, so our starting checklist is complete. We're gonna go through our pre-taxi taxi. Just kidding, we already did that too. Everything was looking great, so now it's time for the run-up. This is where I'm gonna take my time just because I did get some work done on the airplane. I wanna make sure that we don't miss anything and that we, of course, stay safe while we are flying. So our first step is going to be brakes are set. I'm holding my toe brakes, and I also have the parking brake set. Fuel proper tank. Oh, he came in really low. I can't wait to show you guys that. That was awesome. Fuel proper tank, 22 in the left and 24 in the right. We're gonna take off on our fullest tank, so fuel pump is on. Over to that right tank here. Fuel pressure's in the green. Electric fuel pump is off, and fuel pressure remains in the green. Looks good. Now trim for takeoff. A lot easier to see without the little seat covers. Actually, it's not that hard when the seat covers are in. It's just hard when the airplane is full and the seat covers are in. So trim is for takeoff, and now we're going to do a flight control check. Push and pull that control yoke forward and back like so. Also rolling that to the left and to the right. And here I'm just checking to make sure that I have ease of movement. And now I'll look outside of the airplane to make sure everything is moving in the correct direction. So my tail should be up, looks good. And that tail's coming down, looks great. Trim is neutral, perfect. Left turn, left aileron is up, right aileron is down, and vice versa. Right turn, right aileron is up, and left aileron is down. My brakes and my rudder pedals for steering on the ground were working perfectly too, so that's awesome. Instruments. Oh man, I messed it up again. I probably just had it sitting weird on the seat for like a week or something and it was stuck under something, but that's okay. When in doubt, MacGyver it out.
9 Sierra uniform, turning left downwind.
Maybe.
9 and departing to the west.
Alright, I won't touch that again.
Last call.
Alright, flight controls are good. Instruments are all looking fantastic. Airspeed 0, blue over brown, wings are level, ball is mostly centered. I'm on a little bit of a downslope here, so that is A-okay. Within 75 feet of field elevation, and that HSI does in fact align with my magnetic compass within 10 degrees, and there are no bubbles, cracks. Excuse me, no bubbles, cracks, or leaks. Mixture is best power, primer is in and locked, and now it's time for that mag check. So, RPM's 2,000. This is really where I want to see. It's my left magneto that we switched out, so let's see what happens. Turn here and check that right one first. Got a small drop, but all gauges are remaining in the green, no big red X's. Engine sounds great. Back to both, back to our control group, so to speak. And that left magneto now. A little bit of extra power, but not too much. Back to both. Should come right back up to about 1990, 2000. Carb heat on. Small drop. Carb heat off. Back up to that 2000. And power to idle. Perfect. That looks great. RPM is right back up to 1,000, and that magneto check was fantastic. Ugh. Flaps are 0, electric fuel pump is on, mixture is best power, carb heats off, pitot heats off, HSI aligns the magnetic compass within 10 degrees, and there are still no bubbles, cracks, or leaks. Doors latched. I'll close my window in just a second. Transponder 1200 because we are VFR. Landing light on, strobes on, and the time is currently 10:34 a.m. Now, what I like to do, especially because this is such a short, quick, easy flight, I've already set up my GPS. I already have it set up on my iPad as well, just for that redundancy, situational awareness. I'm going to set up my frequencies too. Might as well. So just a quick little check here. ATIS should be 118.12. Got that. And tower is 118.65, and I've got that set up here as well. Perfect. Everything is looking good. I haven't heard anybody make any radio calls recently, but I have a feeling there might be somebody who might be coming in to land runway 9er. So I'm going to sit here for just a second, keep a quick lookout. I see lots of birds, but I don't see any airplanes, so we might be good to go, but we'll give it just another second. Everything else is looking glorious, so I do think it is officially time for takeoff. I hope you guys enjoyed today's flight, and let's do this. Thank you so much for joining me. I am going to open up my air vents just a little bit, let some cool air in here while we're flying. Houston Southwest traffic, Cherokee 7738 November is taking runway 9er and will be departing on a left downwind, Houston Southwest. Everything else is looking really, really good. Let's do this thing.
Have a good flight, Kay.
Thank you. You do the same. All right. All gauges are starting in the green. No traffic on final and no traffic on the runway. Beautiful. All right, if anything goes wrong, I am ready to abort this takeoff. Full power. Airspeed's alive. Maintain center line. Everything is still looking really good. And rotate. Oh yeah. It could also be just because it's a lot cooler, but I feel like I got off the ground really fast. I'm already almost at 400 feet. Woo! See, I got a little extra power.
35, let's go. Go good.
Beautiful. 1,000 feet to go. Not seeing any other traffic. And should be clear of that runway right about now. Houston Southwest traffic, Cherokee 7738 November is turning left. Excuse me, left crosswind. We're southwest. That was terrible typing.
Traffic, Cherokee 6348 Juliet, 5 miles out to the west. We'll be overflying the airfield to enter a left downwind for runway 16. Cleveland traffic.
We'll keep that turn coming because I do have some traffic over here. And maybe I'll just go up to 1200 for right now. There we go. Beautiful day to fly. Houston Southwest traffic, Cherokee 7738 November is on a left downwind. We'll be departing the area to the northwest, Houston Southwest.
Come on, traffic, 737 Delta Yankee, 5 miles.
Right, this guy's 600 feet above us. This guy is 800 feet above us. And just gonna steer clear of these very large antennas. Very nice. Right, 600 feet above us, still looking. I'd like to get past him and then I'll go ahead and turn for Sugarland. Let's listen to our weather.
06. Visibility
That's
1.
quite loud.
Sky condition clear. 0. Dew point 11 Celsius. Altimeter 3029er. Remarks. Density altitude 300.
Sugarland Regional Airport, Houston, Texas.
Automated weather observation 1539er Zulu. Wind 070 at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 20 Celsius. Dew point 11 Celsius. Altimeter 3029er.
Good morning, Sugarland Tower. Cherokee 7738 November is checking in. Just departed Houston Southwest, and I do have the weather. Requesting full stop, please.
773 November, Sugarland Tower, and our left downwind, runway 17.
Enter our left downwind, runway 17, 773 November. Thank you.
Sugarland Tower, Cessna November 17, Sierra Juliet, 10 miles to the southwest and bound, full stop.
17 Sierra Juliet, Sugarland Tower, and our right downwind, runway 17.
Right downwind, runway 17.
All right, clear of all that other traffic. Bring in a little bit more power and see what this new magneto can do.
1341, Papa.
Level off at 1200. No reason to continue climbing.
And 1341 Papa, Sugarland Tower, make a modified straight in and approach, runway 17.
Modified straight in for runway 17, 1341 Papa.
All right, so CHT is 360. All gauges are in the green and looking spectacular. Indicated airspeed at 2530 on the RPMs is 130. That's pretty good.
Feet descending for the airport Cessna.
7300 Charlie, looking for traffic.
J3 November traffic 2 to 3 o'clock, less than a mile westbound, 2,200 feet, type unknown.
Roger, I'll be looking for him 7738 November. Thank you.
At Sugarland Tower, Baron 129 Quebec is that traffic. It's there 2 o'clock. We're climbing 2,200 feet, traversing the south side.
129.
All right.
Transition is approved, Sugarland.
This guy is 1,100 feet above us. Even though he's red, I don't know if that'll pick that up or not. He is still well out of our way. I've already established contact, so continuing to enter the downwind, left downwind actually, for 17. Nice easy flight. Well, between not having my seat cushions, the outside air temperature only being in the 60s, and the new magneto, airplane is running beautifully. I don't know if the seat covers have anything to do with that. It definitely wasn't as comfortable on takeoff for me personally, so I will definitely be putting those back in the plane. But I needed to learn how to wash them because you have been leaving comments in my comment section saying I need to get new seat covers or wash them. So Doing my best, but I am going to be going on a full test flight with Pops next week, just because I always say when you're trying new things, 2 pilots is better than 1. So we are going to go for a longer flight to actually test everything, go up to multiple different altitudes, different lean out procedures, all that jazz, and see what this magneto really does. But I want you to leave a comment right now and let me know what you expect to see. Do you think there's going to be a difference with altitude, with our leaning out our mixture? I mean, just let me know, because I'm really hoping that we get some additional power by switching out this magneto, especially because it obviously prevented me from being able to fly. And it did cost some money, but at the end of the day, if it'll make my airplane run better, I'm a happy camper. So leave a comment down below right now and let me know what you think. We're actually already coming in to enter that downwind, so this is a really quick and easy flight today.
3.8, Roger.
121.4, I've got my ground frequency in. We're at 1300. I'm not using my autopilot. I had somebody leave a comment the other day, was like, she doesn't even know how to hand fly. I do, but when I do 5 hours in one day, I'm going to use my autopilot. That's why I have it. Looks like we are clear of all other traffic right now. Looking good.
Baron 110, Quebec. Can you tell us what you're showing for our altitude?
Quebec showing 4,200.
Okay, we're showing 4,000 here. I think we're having problems with the transponder.
Uh-oh.
All right, roger that. Is that what your the real altitude is, or are you lower?
Right now, we're just crossing 4,200.
All right, you're right on the edge of the Bravo. You should be outside of it, but I'm indicating 4,500 now.
Okay, we'll take a look at that. Yeah, we're just south of the Bravo corner here is what we're showing. I appreciate the help. We're clear switching. Thanks.
On the back fix change crew.
Interesting.
November, continue down, I'll call you base.
Continue downwind, you'll call my base, 773 November.
November 50.
So I don't know if you were able to understand what just happened. There is a VFR pilot, Visual Flight Rules, who inadvertently might have just busted the Class Bravo because they might be having a transponder issue. They were reporting that they were a different altitude than what ATC was actually seeing. So they went ahead and checked in, and it sounds like they might have gotten out of that Class Bravo in time, but that just lets ATC know that they may have an issue, and then if they need to further investigate that, then they can bring up this ATC recording and all that jazz too. But when you're VFR, we have certain shelves, especially when we're flying close to a really close airport, they want to be talking to all of those different aircraft, which is why whenever I fly to bigger airports with you, like when we fly to Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, different states even, I do actually intentionally file an instrument flight plan to get in and out of those airspaces, so I don't have to worry about that as much.
I'd like to come in down and fly the orange route.
All right, runway is in sight. He is going to call my base, so just continuing down. Slowly losing a little bit of altitude, but that's intentional because we're in a descent. Electric fuel pump and landing light are back on. Mixture is best power, and definitely within that white arc here, 97 miles per hour. We'll do first notch of flaps, 10 degrees.
Departure 50.
Keep those RPMs at about 1850.
17, clear to land.
Base approved, 17 clear to land, 773 November, thank you.
113, 19 Echo, Sugar Line Tower, make straight in approach, runway 17, wind 1007, altimeter 3029er.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and make that base turn now.
131, 9 Echo, you're clearing us in on the orange route.
Okay, I thought you said you were inbound for landing for 19 Echo. Transition is approved, altimeter 3029er.
Yeah, I'd like to fly the orange and appreciate the transition pipeline.
All right, nice easy base turn. I've got that traffic in front of us in sight. They are 200 feet above us right now, but should be no factor. We'll keep an eye on him. Airspeed's 90, we're at 1,000 feet, continuing that descent. All gauges are in the green and looking good. Really happy with the power input. Bringing a little power over this water, it might be a little bit more bumpy.
Base approved and full stop running 1.
Just for a second.
7-0 Juliet.
Just the 7-0 Juliet, runway 17, clear to land, number 2.
Clear land, number 2, 1017, 7-0 Juliet.
All right. Everything is looking good. Airspeed's about 90, gonna keep slowing that down a bit. Looks like we have an airplane that's about to take off, so that's good timing there. All gauges are in the green. And I'm a little higher on my glide slope, so let's just add in a little bit of back trim. Boom. One red, one white. Like it. Looks good. Keep an eye on my airspeed over these trees. Don't want it to dip too much more. Currently going about 88. Plenty high here. That's looking good. Have a little bit of a crosswind, it looks like. Not too stab.
There's an extra stair contact. He's a 4 dealer.
Alright, clear of all those trees and that water. There we go. Flaps are 0, a little bit of aerodynamic braking, shouldn't need much. But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit subscribe right now and smash that like button because it does help the channel and it helps me to continue to be able to make amazing content for you. Thank you for joining me on today's flight, and I will see you soon. Bye!